teach them is my real test. Train them my cause, and I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Teach Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, got to catch 'em all. It's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Oh, you're my best friend. Best defend in the world we must defend. The hard to catch 'em all. Heart so true, our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Ooh, Pokemon, got to catch 'em all. Yeah, yeah. Every challenge along the way, with courage I
Almost at game time, folks. A good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be Charlotte going up against Phoenix. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Miles Bridges.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. We've got Ball. He's out there with Miller. Bull out there with Knipple. And it's Diabate in at the power forward position. And for the Suns, they've got Brooks. Jalen Green is out there with McCollum. Then there's Dunn, and it's Williams at center. Greg, isn't this a fun time of year? Mid-season basketball, from award races to juggling playoff pictures. It's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. Makes the league so much more interesting.
Shot clock at 3, and Ball sends it back. Miller with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. And the dunk by Ball.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Done outside. To the paint, and stolen by Ball. Miller surveying the floor. About 1 minute into the first quarter.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
I know that's part kind of sharp.
And here are the Suns now. 4-point game. Done outside. Back to Green, 6 to shoot. Over Bull. Williams passes to Brooks. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now, here is Miller. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Over Green. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Done outside. Down low, here's McCollum. And Miller with the block.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
To the middle. And it's Bull that time on the assist by Miller. Miller's got 3 assists in the game. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
It's 8-3 right now. So I want to talk about this. This DC blackout. And the crazy part about it is I ain't really get to talk about it because it's already over. I want to know, how do you have a blackout? I need to fix it because it look blurry. Like bad blurry. FSR I think I'm going to play this game with this blurriness and then I don't know the way it looks. I don't really see what the Crimson Desert does. Yeah, I'm gonna start this game over. This DC blackout is. I'm laughing so hard because What a waste. What a waste.
Love food, but I can't let them get one up on me. I think Obama every day, bro, changed that. But I can't forget what I did at back door.
I kind of want to turn the music off. So apparently, black people are supposed to stop buying DC comic books until DC announces a new mainline comic book with a black character as the main character. That was what the boycott was supposed to be like 5 days ago. And as of today, they already gave up. When I tell you, people are so stupid. Because you mean to tell me we got Rippaverse, we got Ace Blade, we got Lumberjacks, we got Broken Planet, we got Dark Storm, we got Unique Studios, we got Mad Square Enterprises. What's another one? You have Street Team. You got Stealth. And I'm thinking about people that I can remember. Names that I can remember. Oh, we got Black Sands.
Up next, for the Suns. Tonight may look like David against Goliath, but in front of a raucous home crowd cheering them on, anything can happen. Coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Ali LaForce, our reporter.
I've been begging somebody.
Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Is it going to be easy? No. Are you going to succeed? Maybe.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. We've got Bull. Ball is out there with
Not
Miller.
everybody
It's
succeeded
Knippel.
when
And
Thomas
it's
was first coming
Diabate
out.
in at the 4. And
That's
for
the
the
reason
Suns,
why
they've got CJ
Shazam
McCollum. Also Green out there. Mark Williams
Captain
out
Marvel.
there with Dylan Brooks. And
Or
it's
that's
done
the reason
in
why
at the
Blue
4
Beetle
slot. Just about halfway through the season, Grant.
bought
Which half of the season went quicker
DC
for you?
comic books.
First or the second?
You know, BA, after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. And the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
Now here's Brooks. Outside, Green.
That is crazy.
Shot clock at 6. And
trying
there's
to beg
McCollum on the
Thomas
assist by
Swain.
Green.
Talk
Not
about
only a
black indie
perimeter
comic
player, McCollum can go inside.
to begging DC to make a comic book with a black
Miller
character.
against Green. The 17-footer. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Here's McCollum. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Yep, count it.
Yeah, the craftiness of McCollum. Smooth in that mid-range area.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 4-point game. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Now here's Miller over Green, and that one's long. Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Suns. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. The coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Brian?
As always, Ali, we thank you. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, some of the toughness of Mark Williams on display, just strong finishing through contact.
Green against Miller. Pass to Bull. Williams grabs the board.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
McCollum with it. He's picked up by Miller. Green for 3. Miller pulls it in.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
To the wing, right side. The 3 from Ball. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, very few guys let it fly as often or as freely as Mr. LaMelo Ball.
McCollum, the pass to Dunn. Now here's Williams. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Brooks finds Green. Over Miller. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Phoenix this year.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
You know, both teams are competitive, but not necessarily playing yet at a championship level. And part of what makes this battle so intriguing is how close they are.
Yeah, that. Yeah, this DC blackout is... That got me... I'm crying, because...
And so it's Phoenix with it.
I just don't get it. I really
Brooks
don't get
outside. Back to McCollum.
Yeah, that's Brandon Miller using his length to affect the shooter.
McCollum's shot is off. Here's Miller. Can't hit from the low block.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
I know.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
This doesn't look as green. I don't know why I look like that. Yeah, that's good.
Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings?
Number four.
You look at Charlotte, they're in 5th place, right in the middle of the conference. Still time to improve that positioning.
Right now for Charlotte, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Now here's Brooks. No points so far. Williams passes to McCollum. Driving inside. Yep, that one's good. Charlotte trails by 3. Ball passes to Bull. And here's Miller. Back to Bull. From the wing. McCollum pulls it in.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Pass to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Green, the pass to Brooks. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Over to the wing. Ball finds Miller. Here's Bull. Ball outside. Good. He hits the jumper. Ball's got 5 now.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
Brooks, the pass to Williams. Here's Green. Hounded by Ball. And it's Green missing.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Back to Miller. Pass to Diabate. Miller outside. Out to the right wing. That's good from Bull on the assist from Miller.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Dunn outside. Pass to Brooks. Now here's McCollum. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Knipple. Still without a bucket. Now Miller. Here's Knipple. Outside Bull. Up and over Dunn. Again, Charlotte. Green with the ball. Last game, he had 28 points. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's McCollum. Miller pulls it in.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Knipple, no good. Phoenix trails by 3. Up top, Brooks. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Now Miller. The 3 from Ball. Rebounded by Dunn. Pass to McCollum. Fires from deep. That won't go either for McCollum. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Here's Knipple. Brooks defending. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Charlotte leading by 9. On the court for the Hornets. Miller is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Miles Bridges. Then it's Knipple. Here's Miller. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Miller's got his second basket.
Wow, that's where the quick release of Brandon Miller helps.
Out to the right wing. Here's Iguodaro. He's guarded by Bridges. And that one's good. Iguodaro.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
White, the pass to Miller. Here's Knipple. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. White looking it over. No good with the triple. Phoenix trails by 9. Stolen by Miller. Miller on the wing. They set the pick. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Boy, you love to see Brandon Miller create space with the ball in his hands, folks. Look out and pick and roll action. He's that good.
Fires the 3. The rebound by Bridges. Charlotte leading by 11. Miller on the wing. His last outing, he had 24 points. A step back shot. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Miller's got 6 in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Malawat. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
And here's Miller. Give him 8. Rebounded by Malawat. Phoenix trails by 11. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And that one drops for him.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Now here's Miller. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
They want DC to make more black characters. There's already tons of people that make black characters. But they only want to promote the people that agree with them politically. So if you're the kind of black person where you don't vote to the left, they're not going to promote you. They're not going to communicate with you. They're going to act like this stuff is trash. Even though Eric July Ripperverse doing pretty good. Godhood, I forgot about Godhood. Like, when I was talking about other books out there that they make this because they're so fake. They only support black people as long as
Some changes for Charlotte. Diabate comes in for Bridges, and LaMelo Ball is subbed in for White.
And they click. And to me, I think that's stupid. It's 2026. We don't need to be doing all that. Even in 2024, 2022, whatever. It's too much. And I don't need representation.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Phoenix trails by 11.
And people don't buy cards because of the characters, right?
Here's Gillespie. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
That's right, Castle's right.
6 on the shot clock. To the right side. Pass to Brooks. Here's the three. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Charlotte leading by 11. Back to Miller.
Back to Miller.
Here's Diabate. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Miller left side. Over Green. Rebounded by Green.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Miller against Green. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh my goodness, the flare and the explosion on that finish by Brandon Miller. Look out below.
Pass to Malawatch. Right side, Green. Green in the lane.
Oh, what a mid-air adjustment. You know, he had to alter his release point, but didn't let it throw off the shot.
Back to Miller. Over Green. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. That's 12 points for Brandon Miller.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Brooks outside. Dunn right side. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Gillespie. Guarded by Miller. Here we go, one-on-one. And he's going for the lob. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. A look at how all-star voting is going thus far.
And so much fun to see the tallies start to come in. See how things start to look.
You look at Miller, fan voting has placed him all the way up at the #3 spot in the East.
I mean, who isn't going to vote for this guy? He's had a stellar season so far.
It's shaping up to be a terrific all-star weekend. More news to come as we receive it. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Malawatch. Here's Miller. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Miller's got 14 points.
But you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for C.J. McCollum.
Well, I like that he's really found a balance. He doesn't feel the need to put the team on his back and try to carry them offensively, but he can still bring it when they need him most. And maybe what's most important, he provides that veteran leadership necessary.
Brooks, the pass to Green. Here's Gillespie. He got a piece of it.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Miller outside. Unloads. Knipple, no good.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. Number 1, Charlotte.
Offensively, people are moving without the ball, making the extra pass, and that's led to a high shooting percentage for them, really over the last month.
Now here's Green. He's got 10. Brooks outside. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Miller outside. Pass the ball. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Miller on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Phoenix. Phoenix trails by 15. Green with the ball. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. Sharp, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Number 20, J-Ron Sharp.
Here's McCollum, and that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
And McCollum excels at everything on the court, and man, he is putting on a show.
Now Miller, he's got 14. Deflects the pass. McCollum with a steal, and they're on the break. Three-pointer Brooks, and that comes off the assist by Green.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
And here's Miller. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Green finds McCollum. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
At that range, it is about finishing strong. You can't hesitate.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Brian?
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Dunn. No points yet. Outside for Brooks. Just 2 to shoot. Misses the 3.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Now here's Miller. 14 points for him. Here's Knipple. Gets a very good look and converts. And the Hornets lead by 13.
What a great pass from Brandon Miller, just understanding how to put it on time and on target.
Miller against McCollum. Dunn outside. Pass to Williams. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Green against Ball. And it's Green missing. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Here's Knipple. Oh!
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Phoenix trails by 15. Here's Green. 10 points for him. Done with it. Pass to McCollum. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Miller outside. Knipple launches it, counted from distance. Knipple's gotten his third basket of the night.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Now here's Green. Now here's McCollum, guarded by Miller. Ball against Green. Shoots over Ball, and it's Green missing. Charlotte leading by 16. Pass to Knipple. Miller against Green. Shoots a fadeaway. Again, Charlotte.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 18. Williams passes to Green. Phoenix needs to get off a shot here. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 12-4 run. Knipple, no good. Phoenix trails by 18. McCollum taking his time here. Pass to Williams. Outside, Green. Now Brooks. Green finds Brooks. From deep. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Miller's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Charlotte shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2, 3, 4. Ooh. Caught him leaning.
He's off on the first.
I might put it back on DLA.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Phoenix with it. McCollum outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for Charlotte. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back.
Dang. R.I.P. Peebo Bryson. Dang. Other than Beauty and the Beast.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Charlotte Hornets.
Oh, yeah.
So, if you've been around this game, you see the trends. What they're doing tonight, that's how a bunch of teams are being built, playing outside in as a viable approach. If you have guys who can do that.
And they do. This lead didn't happen by accident.
Now let's change gears and talk a little bit about all-star voting.
I don't put stock in the voting at this point. I could be blindfolded and tell you who's up there.
Yeah, and then on the outside looking in, you have a few guys on the bubble who haven't made their moves yet. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, you know, C.J. McCollum has been really making an impact here, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their leads. We've got Green, also C.J. McCollum out there. Dylan Brooks is out there with Williams. And it's done in a power forward. And that's the group for Jordan Ott as we begin the second half. And Ball gets it to go.
LaMelo Ball, shot ready, always.
Green against Ball. Outside, Williams. Pass to Dunn. There's the triple. Ball grabs the board.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Knipple. And here's Miller. Clock at 6. Up and over McCollum. And that one hits the back iron. And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. On the wing, Green. On the wing, Green. Williams with the screen. Green finds Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, a great screen, and then he gets off it, rolls to the rim. Nice job by Mark Williams.
Miller, the pass to Bowl. And the layup is good off the glass. Bowles got 9.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 18. It's tipped. McCollum against Miller. Back to Bull. And finished off by Bull.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside, Green. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Four on the clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Could be coming your way. The loudest band
Here we have the 2K leaderboard breaking down the top blockers in the league last month. Mark Williams is second.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. They set the screen. Knocked away. Stolen by Ball. Here's Knipple. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Knipple's got 9.
That's just great recognition by LaMelo Ball. The pinpoint accuracy makes it easy for his teammate.
McCollum, the pass to Dunn. Back to McCollum. Shoots over Miller. McCollum's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Bowl. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
McCollum against Miller. Brooks outside. 6 on the shot clock. Ball with a steal. And they're on the run. Here's Knipple. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
You get a sense of the court awareness of Brandon Miller. Young player, but really polished.
The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Ball against Green. Dunn outside. Just 5 to shoot. To end the run. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Boy, they feel tense to start the second half. They are 1 for 5, guys.
Pass to Diabate. Back to Miller. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Now Bull. Now Miller. Williams defending. The fadeaway. The offensive rebound. Goes back up. With the clock winding down. It's blocked.
The strong defense from Brooks, using his instincts there to come away with the block.
And it's rejected. And so the ball out of bounds. Knipple touched it last. Some changes for Charlotte. Sharp, he's checked in for Diab. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Malawach is checked in for Williams. Iguodaro comes in for Dunn. Allen, he's checked in for Brooks. And Gillespie is subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. Miller comes in for Green. Here's Iguodaro. Oh, it's stolen. On the court for the Hornets. Ball is out there with Miller. Then it's Knipple. Then it's Bull. And it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Why are you standing right beside me, you stupid computer? What are you doing?
Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes because ultimately, these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
Here's Miller. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. The kick out to Ball. The three-pointer off the mark. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Here's Iguodaro. Pass to Gillespie. They set a pick. Inside. And that one's good. Iguodaro.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Charlotte leading by 21. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Bull down low. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Here's Gillespie. To the paint. Pass to Green. Great D that time from Miller.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. For Phoenix, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Gillespie, hounded by Ball. Miller, the pass to Bull, and finished off by Bull.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Here's Malawach. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Bold. It's stolen by Green. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And that's just outstanding work in transition. Green knowing where he needs to get to in these spots.
Here's Miller. Again, Charlotte.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's Phoenix with it. Half to the basket by Charlotte.
Lower ribs.
Shot clock at 5. Pass to Iguodaro. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
As long as he's hot.
It goes on Bol. Doors for teams looking to trade away a big money player. It seems the landscape is getting more challenging.
BA, to me, roster construction is one of the single most difficult things in this league. First and foremost, there are rules in place that restrict salary acquisition. The other piece of this is there are now second aprons in place. So it's not just roster construction, it's sustaining a quality roster over time and keeping that continuity. Success in this league is tough.
And you look around the league, and so it's Charlotte winning this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It wasn't enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Brandon Miller.
like no one ever was. Yeah. To catch them is my real test. Train them my cause. Yeah. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Teach Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, got to catch 'em all. It's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Oh, you're my best friend. Best defense in the world. We must defend. The hard to catch 'em all. Heart so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Ooh, Pokemon. Got to catch 'em all. Yeah, yeah. Every challenge along the way, with courage I will face it. I will battle every day to claim my rightful place. Oh yeah, come with me, the time is right. There's no better team. Arm in arm we'll win the fight. It's always been our dream. Pokemon, got to catch 'em all. It's you and me. I know it's my destiny.
The organizers behind DC So White campaign have announced the immediate end of the DC Blackout boycott, shifting their efforts towards awareness, advocacy, and community action. In their statement, organizers said the conversation around the boycott itself was often overshadowing the campaign's core message. They also acknowledged concerns from fans and creators that the boycott unintentionally minimized other important representation efforts across.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Now we'll look at the stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. We've got Knipple all out there with Miller. Then it's Bol. And it's Diabate in at the 4. And for Portland, on the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. Now, here's Sharp. 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Avdia can't hit. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the Suns.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Well, if you shoot the ball at 40% or better from the three-point line, you are going to win most games, no matter where you're playing.
On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
We gotta stop begging other people to do stuff that we know we can do on our own. We don't need nobody.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear number 1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Or Black Lightning, or John Stewart.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Shots good by Miller.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Klingon. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That'll be his second foul of the game. Charlotte making a switch here. Charlotte trails by 3. And Charlotte
tracking industry trends and encouraging fans to support books through pre-orders before final order cutoff dates, which publishers often use to gauge demand.
Looking at who they've got. Knipple out there with Bol. Then there's Brandon Miller. Then it's Ball, and it's Diabate in at the center position. To the inside, here's Bol, and Grant sends it back.
Well, you saw Grant continuing to move his feet, and he put himself in great position for that block.
Out to Henderson. No good from outside. Holiday against Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
Here's Yang. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
Holiday against Miller. Screen by Bol. Inside, and the dunk by Bol.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Henderson passes to Grant. And he dunks it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Ball, the pass to Bol. Here's Miller. Can't connect from short range. Portland leading by 3. Henderson for 3. Ball with the rebound. It's Miller on the wing. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Pass to Bol. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Bol's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Let's check out the NBA's best three-point threats. 5th on the list, Knipple.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Kamara finds Abdia. to the middle. Wants to get it to Grant and does.
Yeah, nicely done. The pass is there, and Grant finishes it.
Pass to Bull. Fades and shoots. Chalk up 2 there. Bulls got 6 in the quarter. Trailblazers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, thanks a lot. Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Grant sets a screen for Sharp. Shot clock at 5.
Unreal.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks. Whoa!
What a play!
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Puts the move on. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Miller.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Pass to Grimes. Shoots over Ball. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Here is Miller. 8 points for him. Outside, Ball. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got 3 assists tonight. Sharp against Miller. Grant, right side. Back to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Knippel. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Miller. No good off the back of the rim. Trailblazers have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Sharp against Ball. Sharp the pass to Avdia. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big time move by Miller.
And stolen by Miller.
Changing hands quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Now a timeout called by Portland. He's checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Quentin Grimes. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. It's Klingon, top of the key. Pass to Avdia. Back to Klingon. Basket counts. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
And this is where Klingon looks to score. The closer he is to the rim, the more aggressive he becomes.
Tim, walk me down the Donovan Klingon pick at number 7 in the 2024 draft. What do you think the thinking was there?
Well, Kevin, I just think people viewed him as a winner, a 2-time collegiate champion, and then most importantly, that rare young big man that wants to play center and anchor the paint.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
Pass to Kamara. There's a screen by Kamara. Clock at 6. The 9-foot shot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Miller surveying the floor. Knipple wide open, and he fires. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Outside, Avdia. Lillard with a screen for Avdia. To the inside. Bridges with the steal. Ball from long range. They get the rebound. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Lillard outside. Pass to Sharp. Back to Lillard. Now Klingon. Defended by Sharp. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
First one falls for him.
And simply put, Donovan Klingon is a winner. 2 national titles in 2 college seasons. He can really affect a game at that size.
And he can't hit the second. Hornets leading by 4. Miller outside. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Lillard dishes to Avdia. Lillard with a screen for Avdia. Back to Lillard. Fires for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Lillard's got 9.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Whitey's checked in for Sharp. Pippen comes in for Knipple. Avdia against Miller. Down low. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trailblazers.
And guys, this is the kind of stretch of the schedule that you dream of. Winnable games at home against opponents you know you have a talented advantage over. It would take a lot for this team to not be successful over this stretch. Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Up top, Klingon. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his 3rd foul of the game. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for Charlotte. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll return shortly.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime. Let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting.
I think we have a good idea of who's going to make it, but a couple of bubble dudes who have said they really want this either need to step up or they're getting left out.
FOMO is powerful motivation.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Hornets.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off, it gives you a multitude of options offensively.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Deni Avdija.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
The wings for him, Sharp and Avdija. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. And it's Lillard in a point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Avdija finds Klingon. Avdija, a screen on Miller. Here's Sharp. Oh, good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Kamara. Now Lillard. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lillard's got 14 points for the game.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Miller the bounce pass. Ball kicks to Miller. Here's Ball. Klingon with the block. Lillard with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Outside, Avdija. Klingon with it. He's against Ball. Lillard outside. Now, here's Sharp. He's guarded closely. Charlotte leading by 7. Back to Bol. There's the triple. Avdija with the rebound. Avdija's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Kamara. Back to Sharp. Now Kamara. To the paint. And slam dunk by Kamara.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Miller against Lillard. And Miller throws it down hard.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Pass to Klingon. Now Avdija. The tray. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They've led by as much as 10.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Pass to Bol. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Miller's got 6 assists now in the game.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
Here's Lillard. Back to Avdija. Now Kamara. Sharp on the wing. A three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The 10-footer. Here's Bull. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
The towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Ball against Lillard. Outside, Avdia. Clingan the screen for Avdia. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Miller. Defended by Sharp. Miller against Sharp. Left block shot on the way. Bank shot, no good. Trailblazers trail by 11. Jim, you wouldn't know it now. Kamara, a late 2nd-round pick back in 2023.
Well, Kevin, he's proven himself now. His defense is what first stood out, but now his offense has taken a leap forward.
It's deflected.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Clingan with it. He has 5. Lillard outside. Lillard with a screen for Sharp. Pass to Avdia. They need this one. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Miller outside. Here's Bull. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Trailblazers trail by 13. Pass to Kamara. To the inside. And here's Avdia. Here's Clingan. And Bull sends it back. Lillard against Miller. Over Lillard. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 6 here in this quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Charlotte.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And I'd say offensive rebounding has also been a big factor as well. And not just getting the boards, but more importantly, converting those into second chance points.
Grimes is checked in for Portland. Charlotte making a switch here. And why don't we quickly go to the 2K leaderboard and find out which shooting guards have been the hottest at the free throw line this season. 5th, Kobe White.
And this is a set of players that can drive and slash, hoping to draw contact, because if they can get to the bucket and the foul, it's going to be a three-point play the hard way.
Well, these guys are some of the best at converting at the free throw line. And in my opinion, all guards should be able to shoot free throws this well.
Even when he's near the hoop, Lillard always aware of the open man on the perimeter.
Back to Miller. Back to White from outside the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Kamara's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And stolen by Miller. Goes up, and it's Miller with the jam.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
Lillard against White. Lillard left side. Clock is at 3. Fires the 3. Shot by Grimes. No good. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Pass to Diabate. Miller inside. Defended by Sharp. The offensive rebound. Right wing. Outside, White. The long distance 3 is buried. White's got 8 points.
And White understands his role on this team. They look to him to drain that jumper.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Lillard. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Clinging with it. He's picked up by White. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's just a great job of finishing by Clinging.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the two-star or three-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. The NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said, this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? Thank you, Allie. Miller with a screen on Lillard. To the middle. Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
Here's Sharp. He's got 6. Lillard outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 16 points for Damian Lillard.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Outside, White. Back to Miller. Just 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining.
Over Sharp.
2 minutes.
Miller, no up. Trailblazers trail by 14. Now, here's Sharp. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Fires from deep, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 6 assists now in the game. Now, Miller. He's got 24. Driving the lane, and Miller throws it down hard.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
1:14 left to play here in the third. Sharp against Miller. Now here's Lillard. Defense right on him. Here's Clinging. And Portland again with the bucket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Sharp against Miller. Over Sharp. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Lillard from outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Miller, no up. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Clinging. And it's Clinging with the jam.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Clinging looks to slam that one down whenever he gets a chance.
Here's Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And so it's Charlotte with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And this is it. Glad to have you. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Playing in, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Tamani Kamara comes in for Javonte Green. Caden Sharp's checked in for Quentin Grimes. And Lillard subbed in for Henderson. On the floor for Charlotte, Brandon Miller out there with White. Then it's Knipple. Then there's Miles Bridges. Pass to Kamara. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Miller inside, defended by Sharp. Trailblazers trail by 10. Lillard outside. Pass to Kamara. The 3. Drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Portland.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Out to the right wing. Miller sets a screen for Knipple. Back to Miller. Out to Bridges. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Spins. Pass to Lillard. Back to Sharp. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Miller the bounce pass. Off target from outside. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Sharp the pass to Lillard. And stolen by Miller. A finish. And Miller throws it down hard!
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Avdia outside. Now Lillard. Shot clock at 6. The long shot, no good.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things. Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Avdia. Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. Here's Miller. Green from outside.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Avdia with it. He's picked up by White. Takes advantage. That J is good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Yeah, count it.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
There's 1:38 left in the game. Avdia with it. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years, but nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Charlotte.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
They pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Brandon Miller.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. The 19-foot shot. So it's the Hornets picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Brandon Miller.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Miles Bridges.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's A.J. Green, then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Rollins in at the 1. And for the Hornets, we've got Bol Bol. LaMelo Ball is out there with Miller. Then it's Knipple, and it's Diabate in at the 4. Well, one area of the floor where both of these teams really shine is on offense.
Oh, yeah, B.A., these two teams can score the basketball. They'll be trying to match each other shot for shot all night long, and we got a front row seat.
Now here's Miller. And the shot's good.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Here's Rollins, guarded by Miller. Launches a 3, and Green, good for 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now Miller. Down low. Here's Bol, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
It's stolen by Green. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Rollins. Here's the floater. Offline with a 3. Here's Miller. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Knipple. Miller against Sexton. Fades away. Again, Charlotte.
Wow, that's where the quick release of Brandon Miller helps.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Antetokounmpo outside. Portis a screen. Green, the pass to Sexton. To the inside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rollins. Off the mark there with a 3. Charlotte leading by 3 to the middle. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. To the inside. Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Pass to Bol. Yep, that one goes. Bol's got his second basket on the night.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Outside Sexton. It's intercepted. And here's the fast break. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
I tell you, you see the burst of speed of Brandon Miller getting out in transition.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at the Rockets, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where the Hornets are, they've basically settled into who they are. They can put up a fight against the better teams, but something has to change for them to make a major improvement.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Green, the pass to Sexton. Driving in, lays it up and banks it in.
Well, if you've got the speed of Colin Sexton, put the ball on the deck and make sure you make good use of it.
And one of the standout skills for Colin Sexton, that little floater in the lane.
The floater is an invaluable tool for virtually every guard in the league because when you touch the paint, generally speaking, you have bigs rotating to you. But there are a lot of things to love about Colin Sexton. This guy is so intense defensively, a tremendous competitor, and he's really trying to grow that jump shooting aspect, which will be critical.
And there it is for him.
Yeah, his jump shots improve every season. Antetokounmpo's got a great rhythm on his quick release shots.
Miller against Sexton. Lets it go from 14. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Outside Sexton. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And stolen by Bull. Down low.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Milwaukee trails by 7. Pass to Sexton. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, it's all fast break points, those easy buckets. They're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And how much do coaches adjust their plans when facing back-to-back games?
I think, B.A., that really depends on your team and obviously the opponent you're playing against. Rotations can be modified if need be. You're looking at certain matchup situations. What's the type of team you're playing on the back end?
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Looking to end the run. And another miss by Milwaukee. Charlotte leading by 11. Now here's Miller. 23 points his last outing. Green with the ball. Pass to Portis from behind the arc. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
Miller on the wing. Checked by Sexton. And he comes up with a bucket. That's 12 points for Brandon Miller.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who were lights out from three-point range. Number 5, the Bucks.
Well, a hot streak like this breeds confidence, a virtuous cycle. You see shots going down, you take that next one with extreme confidence.
Milwaukee trails by 10. Here's Rollins. Still no points. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. Here's the break. Here's Knipple. Again, Charlotte.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Rollins passes to Green, to the paint. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Brandon Miller.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the night now. And he drops her first. Some changes for Charlotte. Sharp, he's checked in for Bull. Bridges comes in for Diabate. And it's White in for Ball. He's perfect from the line this time. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Now here's Sexton, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Here's Rollins, guarded by Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rollins. Miller pulls it in. Pass to Knipple. Over Green. That's good from Knipple. On the assist from Miller. Miller's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Milwaukee trails by 12. Rollins passes to Green. Antetokounmpo outside. There's a screen. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you guys.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Rollins. After the basket by Charlotte. Portis with a screen on Miller. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
It's been a comedy of errors for them so far. They just can't hold on to the ball here in the first half.
Pippen, he's checked in for Charlotte. Milwaukee also changed it up. Murray comes in for Green. And it's Porter Jr. in for Rollins. Now here's Miller. He's got 14. Pass to Sharp. Portis with the steal. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Sexton against White. Murray scanning the floor. And here's Porter. There's the three. Miller pulls it in.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Outside Sharp. The three ball. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here's Murray. Portis outside. Miller against Antetokounmpo to stop the drought. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Sexton against Miller. Pippen outside. From outside the arc. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds tonight. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Bridges. Inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
Got to appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis, rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Miller against Murray. The fader. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. He's got 16.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And here's Porter outside. Drops in the 3.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
And here's Miller. 16 points for him. And they pick up 2. And the Hornets lead by 13.
He's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Bridges. On up the court. He goes up. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Now Antetokounmpo. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for the Hornets. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be right back with you shortly. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
A line change here for Milwaukee. Green out there with Bol. Then it's Scottie Pippen. Then there's Sharp. And it's Miller in at the 2-guard spot. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Milwaukee trails by 10. And for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Green. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Rollins in at the point guard position. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Pippen, pass to Miller. To the inside. Bol finds Miller. Back to Bol. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or 2.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
And the first one at the line is good. Bol drops them both. And here's Milwaukee now. A 12-point game. Antetokounmpo, left side. Stolen by Sharp. And he lobs it up. It's stolen. Sexton looking around. Pass to Rollins. To the paint. Oh, deflected. 5 on the clock. Here's Green. Fires the 3. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. Sexton against Miller. Over Sexton. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 22.
Boy, he might be early in his career, but Brandon Miller is capable of this kind of thing nightly. This guy is cooking.
Now here's Green. He's got 5. Antetokounmpo, right side. Back to Green. Here's Rollins, defended by Pippen. Rollins, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
4-3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those three-pointers.
Sexton passes to Portis. Back to Sexton. Shot to stop the run. And it's good on the layup.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. It doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
Miller against Sexton. Now here's Miller. Not a lot of room. Bowl. Pass to Miller. And he's going for the oop here. And finished off by Bowl.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Milwaukee trails by 17. Here's Rollins. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Now you see how comfortable Giannis is in the pick and rolls. Keeping things simple, just a smart pass.
Sexton against Miller. Pass to Bowl. 1:33 left in the half. Down low. And finished off by Bowl.
You get a sense of the court awareness of Brandon Miller. Young player, but really polished.
.124 left in the second quarter. Sexton against Miller. Here's Rollins. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Back to Green. Miller outside. The 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Sexton, that's good.
How about that? Finishes through the bump. Sexton attacking the hoop.
Charlotte leading by 13. Outside, Green. Hits the trifecta. Green's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Portis the screen. Rollins passes to Sexton. Here's Rollins. Puts up a 3. On target from range. Rollins has got 8.
They're having more success with the three-point shot here in the second quarter as they try to cut into this lead.
Miller outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so that's the end of the first half. Charlotte on top. They lead by 13. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. it would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Charlotte Hornets.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
Hey, if you can get the ball in close, why settle? Invite the defense to stop it.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
And for their matchup with New York, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focus and get the job done.
That's just like us here in the studio. It's hard to bring it every day, but, you know, we try. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You gotta like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And it's Green with the ball for Milwaukee. Trailing by 13. Ball is out there with Brandon Miller. Then it's Knipple, then it's Bol, and it's Diabate in at the power forward. So that's who Charles Lee starts in the second half.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Pass to Bol. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Green. Portis finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Portis, and out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. And how about we check the numbers for Brandon Miller?
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Bol.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Ball. To the middle. A big-time flush by Giannis.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Pass to Miller. Right side Bol. Over Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Green.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Here's Rollins. Pounded by Ball. Rollins, no good.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Knipple's got 8.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Now here's Green. He's got 5. Antetokounmpo. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 6 in the quarter. Charlotte leading by 13. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here. That free throw no good. Good on the second one. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 17 points in the game. Here's Rollins. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo, a screen on ball.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Now we're in for Charlotte.
Charlotte leading by 14. Now here's Miller. He's got 22. Pass to Diabate. Back to Miller. Over Sexton. Miller can't get it to go. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Rollins. Portis, the pass to Green. Antetokounmpo, a screen on ball. Down low. And Giannis with the jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Miller. And he banks in the layup. Miller's got 24 points.
At this point, Brandon Miller is getting whatever he wants on the offensive end. Defense better step up.
Rollins passes to Portis. Green with the ball. 5 points in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Now here's Miller. 24 points for him. Over Sexton. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, how fluid and confident is Brandon Miller shooting the basketball.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Sexton. Yes, it's good. Sexton's got 8.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Knipple. Green covering. Miller against Sexton. From the stripe. Miller can't get it to go.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
That one goes. Count it. And that's now 28 points for Brandon Miller.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Outside, Green. To the left wing. Here's Rollins. Pounded by Ball. Rollins gets the bucket.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Charlotte leading by 9. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Pass to Diabate. Inside. Here's Miller. The bank shot, no good. The Bucks have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Outside, Green. Sexton finds Green. The 3 is up. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Sexton against Miller. Over Sexton. Miller can't get it to go. Milwaukee trails by 9. Here's Rollins. 11 points in the game. Outside, Green. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Rollins. Hits a 3-pointer. Rollins has got 6 here in the quarter.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And here's Miller. And he's got 28 now. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Knipple's got 11 points.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. He's checked in for Milwaukee. And over the last 10 games, a big group substitution here for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in for Sharp. Knipple comes in for Green. Miller's checked in for White. And it's Ball in for Pippen. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Murray comes in for Green. Cameron Thomas checked in for Sexton. And it's Porter Jr. in for Rollins. Miller against Thomas. Now here's Miller. He's closely guarded. Taking a look at the Bucks. Miles Turner out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Cam Thomas. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Murray in at the small forward position. Now here's Turner. And here's Thomas from the arc. The rebound by Bridges.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Miller on the wing, defended by Murray. 13 feet out. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 30.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Up top, Porter, hounded by Ball. Antetokounmpo outside. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Miller, the pass to Ball. Offensive board. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact. This time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Portis, he's checked in for Turner. And the free throw, no good. Milwaukee trails by 14. Outside Murray. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Now here's Miller. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
Third team foul. At the line for two, Miller.
That's good for Miller.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
And Charlotte making a change here. Bowles checked in.
And this half has been a total disaster from the line. Now shooting under 60%.
Miller against Murray. Pass to Knipple. To the inside.
Away team foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Now here's Porter. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
And he just continued to work for the block. Miller not letting up an ounce of effort.
Pass to Bowl. Back to Miller. Bowl, a screen on Thomas. 5 to shoot. Portis with the steal. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Now Antetokounmpo. On the break. And stolen by Murray. Outside Porter. Three-pointer. Ball with the rebound.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Miller on the wing. Thomas defends. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's now 33 points for Brandon Miller.
Wow, Brandon Miller doing some work in the painted area. To see that young man be that willing to mix it up, oh yes.
Porter a screen. Pass to Thomas. Lets the three fly. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Thomas against Miller. Here's Knippel. Now Miller. And here's Bowl. Antetokounmpo covering. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Giannis doing everything he can to protect the rim.
Fast break. Here we go. Trips down the breakaway slam.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Tipped away. Stolen by Miller. And it comes off the front of the rim. And Thomas has got the ball here for the Bucks. It's a 16-point game. Here's Murray. Oh, it's blocked by Bowl. Miller against Portis. Miller on the wing. Tries the spin move. 6 to shoot. Pass to Knippel. Up and over Porter. Knippel with a bucket. And the Hornets lead by 18.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Our player of the game, Brandon Miller.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
They were not playing well and were in desperate need of a win. He took this responsibility upon himself, and he delivered. Here's Green. Pass to Sexton. Here's Rollins. Antetokounmpo, a screen on ball to the paint. And Antetokounmpo! With the stuff.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Miller. Over Sexton. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 37.
Boy, you just see the mid-range confidence from Brandon Miller. That's a huge part of his development.
Sexton passes to Rollins. Antetokounmpo, a screen on ball. Here's Rollins, pounded by Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Rollins, no good. Charlotte leading by 18. Now here's Miller. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Pass to Green. Antetokounmpo outside. To the middle. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Now one on ball.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Portis. Both free throws good from Portis. Charlotte leading by 16. Miller outside. Shot clock at 6. The 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Green with the ball. Pass to Rollins. Back to Green. Screen by Antetokounmpo for 3. Sexton. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got assist number 7 tonight.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And it's Green missing.
The rebounding differential is a major story in this game.
Sexton against Miller. Puts it up from 17. Antetokounmpo with a rebound. Milwaukee trails by 13. Here's Green. Here's Rollins. Yes! Using that window!
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
Charlotte leading by 11. It's Miller with a drive. Oh, no good! The dry spell continues. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 for 15 in the 4th. Antetokounmpo. Oh, he jammed it!
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Now here's Miller. There's a screen by Bull. Portis there for the rebound.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
He got it!
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Now here's Miller. Unloads. Oh, no good! Milwaukee trails by 7.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. There's 49 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Hornets there for the rebound. And here is Antetokounmpo. Green outside. Ooh, the three doesn't go. Here's Diabate. Antetokounmpo covering.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're leading by 6. And now we've got an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called, Milwaukee. 5 ticks left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Charlotte winning this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And we present the player of the game, Brandon Miller.
Just don't understand where we went wrong. I gave you my heart, I gave you my soul, I gave you. As a matter of fact, I was the one who said I loved you first. It was about 8 years ago. Don't act like you don't know. We were sitting at home in your mama's living room, 'cause we couldn't be alone. your mama knew I was something else. She knew how I felt back then. We were in school, and that's your favorite excuse. Growing up, I was a fool, and I can't lie, I'm missing you. Listen and don't trip. I think I need a bottle with a genie in it. Here's my wish list. First one, I would create a heart-changing love. Second one, I'll take yours and fill it all up. Third one, but I don't need a lot of wishes, 'cause I'll be okay if I get one. If I had one wish, we would be best friends. Love would never end, it would just begin. If I had one wish, you would be my boo. Promise to love you. Trust me, I'll trust you. I'll trust you.